Books have been around for 5,000 years. Starting in the 18th century, people began reading for entertainment more widely. Today, 5.16 million books are bought each day. With the arrival of a new generation of electronic book readers, notably the Amazon Kindle, many people have started to wonder if the days of printed word might be numbered, quoted Austin Macaulay Publishers. How many books have you read this year? You might only say one or two, or maybe even none, but most readers, including myself, have read 20 or more books. That's why this question of if Kindles or physical books are better is really important to me. This speech will discuss the rise of Kindle and other e-readers, how they weigh up against physical books, and how people choose between the two. 2.16 million printed books are bought each day, and 3 million e-books are bought each day. Let's get to the bottom of why readers are so divided on how they access their literature. Why physical books might be for you. 32% of Americans prefer reading with a physical book. But choosing if you'd rather read with a physical book depends on where your priorities lie. Reading with a physical book helps retain information better. So if you need to go back and reread a section of the book, it's super easy to just flip to that page and you don't lose your previous spot. Physical books hold emotional value. I know for a lot of readers, they have their huge libraries of all their books, and it's like an achievement that they've read all of those books, and seeing them on a shelf rather than just in a file helps them take that pride. Reading with physical books helps with focus and comprehension. With a physical book, there's no pop-up ads or other distractions like there would be on a computer. So that might be a priority for you. It's reduced eye strain and screen fatigue. Electronic books can cause screen fatigue, which may lead to blurred vision, redness, dryness, and irritation. Paper and packaging said that. So with physical books, that would not be a problem at all with it. And if you would rather have an immersive experience, reading with a physical book, just the feel of the book, the smell of the pages, and seeing how far you are in the book helps make your experience more memorable. So if these are priorities for you, then physical books are what you would rather read with. Why Kindle and ebooks might be for you. 9% of Americans prefer reading with Kindles or ebooks. Some of you might not know what a Kindle is. It just looks like a small iPad, and the screen of it resembles a book, so then you can read for longer periods of time without getting screen fatigue. So again, with Kindles, you need to know where your priorities lie. So if you want something that's easily accessible, then you would rather read with a Kindle because you can just Google what you want to read right away without having to go find a library and buy the book and carry the book around. It's just a lot more accessible. Portability and convenience is also a big factor in Kindles and ebooks. If you don't want to carry around a big book all the time in your bag, having a small Kindle that resembles an iPad is a lot nicer and convenient. Kindles and ebooks also have a lesser cost than physical books, but not by that much. But if that's a priority for you, then you would rather choose an ebook or Kindle. Kindles are also very customizable. Users on Kindle can also access features like highlighting, note-taking, and instant dictionary without leaving the page, said staff from Orcam Technologies. Kindles and ebooks are also discreet. Nobody can see what you're reading or that you're even reading unless they know what a Kindle is. So if you would rather just keep what you're reading private, then that's also something a Kindle and ebook offer. So if that's some of your priorities, then Kindles or ebooks are for you. But in the end, having multiple choices of how people can access literature makes books easier to get, offers more kinds of stories, and lets more people read. Every day, more and more people are finding their love for reading. This speech discussed the rise of Kindle and other e-readers, how they weighed up against physical books, and how people choose between the two. It is so important in the world today to keep our imagination interested in something that we enjoy and expose ourselves to new worlds, ideas, and perspectives. These are my note cards.